All right, well, good morning, South Mississippi. Let's take a look out there. Quite a couple different things going on. Of course, we've been dealing with fog that has happened again this morning. Now, not nearly as widespread as it was, say, yesterday, but you can still see out there that we are dealing with some pretty patchy fog at the moment. Some of it not all the way down to ground level, more of just low clouds passing over some of our coastal areas. Now, lots of different things we're watching. Of course, we have a cold front coming in that's going to be bringing some much cooler temperatures. But before that happens, we are dealing with record warmth here across South Mississippi today, forecasted to be very close to our record. Tomorrow, we are forecasting above the record for tomorrow. So definitely got to keep an eye on a couple of those things as we go over the next couple of days. But you can see out there right now, this is the Beau Rivage camera over in Biloxi. This is live, and you're seeing those low clouds, a little bit of fog. Now, the very dense fog is mainly out over the sound and even beyond the islands. So if you are planning on heading out over the water, just watch for that very dense fog that could continue into the afternoon in some spots, especially further offshore. But as of right now, not much of it has made it over land. So you can see just a few spots there over some parts of Biloxi where we are seeing a little bit of that move a little bit further inland. And like I said, some of it is not all the way at ground level. These are more of just low clouds below our camera here, but above ground level. So as we go over the next couple of hours, we're going to continue to keep an eye out for that. Let's head over to Gulfport. This is the Hancock Whitney camera looking up Highway 49 in downtown Gulfport, and things look pretty nice out there overall. Traffic moving pretty smoothly. We do have mostly clear skies at the moment, and right now it is 71 degrees at the Gulfport Airport at 8:30 in the morning. We are warming up very quickly out there. Humidity pretty high. We do still have fog in some spots, and of course humidity is much higher with those winds. Very light out of the southwest, about 5 miles per hour at the Gulfport Airport right now. Temperatures elsewhere across the area, most of us in those upper 60s, but some spots, especially along the coast, are quickly running up into those lower 70s. We're going to continue to see that pretty quick temperature increase over the next couple of hours. Heading into the afternoon, like I said, very, very close to some record temperatures. Now, here's what this looks like for the rest of today. The chance of seeing showers is pretty low, but definitely there throughout the day. Cloud cover will also increase as we head into the afternoon. And once again, there's those high temperatures in the upper 70s. Some spots, especially if you're a little bit further inland, you could see the lower 80s later today. Very, very warm across the area. Light winds out of the southwest, becoming a little bit more southeast as we go throughout the day. That will be around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Now, in terms of our actual forecasted versus our record temperatures, now for today, our forecast is 78 at the Gulfport Airport. The record 79 set back in 2018. So very, very close to that record forecast for Gulfport. As for tomorrow, forecast of 78 once again. Record temperature back in 2018 was 77, so we are forecasting above record temperatures for tomorrow. So we'll have to keep a very close eye on that as we go throughout the day, especially tomorrow, where we could be seeing those records broken. Now, as for the weekend as a whole, once again, tomorrow record warmth continues, and the chance of rain is going to be higher tomorrow than it is today. Just once again, some more of those scattered showers. Going into tomorrow afternoon, that's where we could see a couple of thunderstorms as a cold front moves on in. That will be bringing the potential for a few thunderstorms, some of which may become strong. So we're going to keep an eye on that. The higher chance for that is off to our east, but it's not completely zero here in South Mississippi, so always something to keep an eye out for. Let's talk about Sunday, though. Sunday, we're going to be back behind that front. That really puts us all the way down into those 40s Sunday morning. Afternoon is going to be much cooler than the past several days. Afternoon temperatures on Sunday in the low 60s. It's going to be very breezy out there as well, and I'm going to get back to that here in a second. But here's where that front is right now. Notice over in Louisiana, some of the rain has actually started to move back up towards the north. This front is starting to stall, and it is going to have a second front that moves in right behind it. That's going to help push it, get it moving again as we go into the weekend, and that's the front that will end up passing through South Mississippi, bringing us those higher rain chances, especially as we head into the afternoon tomorrow. And we'll be taking a quick look at that here on Futurecast. Both today and tomorrow, good chance of seeing some scattered showers developing, especially as we move into the both afternoons. Going into Saturday morning, here's where we get that front. That second front pushes up against the existing one, and that'll help start getting it moving once again. That drops down towards the south. As it does so, you can see here, the chance for showers and thunderstorms along and right behind the front does start to increase. And then that quickly moves to the south. By Saturday evening, we're still seeing scattered showers, maybe a storm or two. And then we go into Sunday. Look how quickly we clear out. By Sunday morning, about 5 o'clock Sunday morning, almost completely clear across the area. A few passing clouds, but those winds now directly out of the north, and it will be very breezy. Here's what that looks like on our wind speeds and wind gust graphic here. You're seeing that front push on through late Sunday night. By early Sunday morning, this is about 2 o'clock Sunday morning, those winds are howling out of the north. Wind gusts around 25 to 30 miles per hour, maybe even a little bit higher. We're going to have to keep an eye on that for any outdoor Sunday plans. But then we go into the daylight hours on Sunday. Those winds still very strong, holding pretty strong throughout the day. Into Sunday evening, winds do start to finally relax, but those gusts may still be up around 15 to 25 miles per hour. So pretty breezy out there for your Sunday, but that's also going to make the temperature much cooler as we are in that colder air mass behind the cold front. Here's the afternoon temperatures. Now, both today and tomorrow, 78 degrees. Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, behind the cold front, we dip down. Sunday in the 60s. Monday and Tuesday, we might struggle to get out of the 50s during the day. Quite the difference from what we have had the past couple of days. Wednesday and Thursday, we already start to rebound fairly quickly, back up into the 70s. So a very short-lived cold blast, but definitely one that will bring those temperatures pretty far down. How far down? Well, we might see freezing temperatures in South Mississippi. Now, that sounds kind of crazy, going from 70s and 80s possible today and tomorrow to 30s as we go into Monday and Tuesday morning of next week. So quite the temperature shock there, a big roller coaster going on. But look at that, Sunday morning waking up in the 40s. By Monday morning, low temperature expected to be 37. Tuesday morning, so this is Monday night going into Tuesday morning, we could see temperatures dip down around freezing. That means that you do need to bring those sensitive plants back inside. Just for one night as we go into Tuesday morning. And then once we get into Wednesday, we start to see those temperatures rebound back up. Morning temperatures around 40, and then morning temperatures return into those 50s as we head into Thursday and Friday. Let's talk about that 7-day forecast, kind of putting it all together here. Let's see, the highest chance of rain is going to be tomorrow. However, we can't rule out some scattered showers as we go into the rest of today. Record high temperatures are possible both today and tomorrow. You have to keep a close eye on that. Going into Sunday, that's when that cold air really starts to push in. Morning temperatures in the 40s, afternoon temperatures in the 60s. That gets even colder by Monday and Tuesday with morning temperatures in the 30s, afternoon temperatures in the 50s. And then we go into the rest of next week. Rain chances start to increase again. Temperatures rebound pretty quickly into the 70s for your afternoon temperatures. Overall, a pretty good week up ahead.